Today we're taking a look at the Phoenix Suns vs Los Angeles Lakers match, which is happening on Tuesday, May 25, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Los Angeles won 5 straight to end the regular season and then beat the Warriors in their play-in tournament contest to clinch the 7th seed in the Western Conference. The Lakers' win streak ran out of steam in Sunday's opener as they struggled on the offensive end of the floor against the Suns. On Sunday, Los Angeles led by 2 midway through the first quarter before giving up a 10-0 run to trail 25-17 with 3:46 to play in the first quarter. The Lakers shot 19 free throws before the Suns shot their first, much to the dismay of the home crowd. They finished just 17 of 28 on those freebies. They needed to beat Golden State on Wednesday in the play-in tournament just to earn the number 7 seed in the playoffs, but they still came into the series as the slight betting favorites over the second-seeded Suns. Although plagued by injuries all season, Los Angeles was close to full strength even though Anthony Davis and LeBron looked rusty. Coach Vogel confirmed that guard Ben McLemore was in a recent car accident but was uninjured and available to play on Sunday. The Lakers were able to close the gap with 6 minutes left in the fourth but were not able to connect on numerous wide-open threes. Expect a rejuvenated and more focused effort from the defending champs on Tuesday. The Lakers were unable to make a sustained push after that, as the closest they would get was 3 with 7:34 to play in the first half. Los Angeles trailed by 8 at the half and couldn't draw closer than 7 in the second half as the Suns had an answer every time. Phoenix made the most of their return to the playoffs for the first time since the 2009-10 season as they shut down the defending champion Lakers in the opening game of this series. The Suns now try to build off that performance and deliver a 2-0 series lead before the series shifts to the City of Angels for games 3 and 4. It was the first playoff appearance for several Suns players, including Booker, Ayton, and Michael Bridges, but they didn't look like postseason novices against LeBron James and the Lakers. They helped Phoenix offset a tough game for Chris Paul, who didn't look healthy after a right shoulder injury in the second quarter. Phoenix had a 32-25 lead after the first quarter, but the gleeful tone in Phoenix turned to a stunned silence early in the second when Paul bumped into teammate Cameron Johnson and fell to the floor in obvious pain while holding his right shoulder. He was down for a couple of minutes surrounded by players from both teams before slowly walking off the floor with a towel over his head. When he returned, he was not the usual springy Paul we have grown accustomed to. He was dribbling mostly with his left hand and missed the only shot he took before halftime. It's important to mention that Paul said after the game to the AP he heard a crack when he suffered his shoulder injury but is confident he'll be good for Game 2. Phoenix will go as far as Paul will take them. Phoenix took control of the game with a 10-0 run in the first quarter, which helped stake them to a 7-point advantage after the opening quarter. The Suns saw the Lakers climb to within 3 but restored their advantage to 8 by halftime. In the second half, Phoenix led by as many as 16 in the second half and didn't let the Lakers draw closer than 7 en route to the victory. It's put up or shut up time for the Lakers. They have not looked like that good since LeBron James and Anthony Davis got back on the floor. They looked shaky in the final regular season games. They barely beat the overmatched Warriors in the play-in game, and they looked terrible against the Suns in Game 1. It's starting to get serious now, and if they lose here and go down 2-0, they'll be in trouble even though they are going home. If Lakers truly do have a switch, this would be the time to flip it. I think they come out on fire and steal this one in Phoenix. It won't be easy and it will be close. My first betting advice for that game is to pick LA Lakers minus 1.5. The Lakers probably didn't expect to be the 7th seed and have to be in the play-in game, not did they expect to lose game 1 of their first round series against the Suns. They are not in must-win territory yet, but this is a very important game and one they need to win. The Los Angeles Lakers need a win here to even up the series at 1-1. The Los Angeles Lakers are averaging 90 points on 43.4% shooting, allowing 99 points on 46.5% shooting. LeBron James is averaging 18 points and 7 rebounds, while Dennis Schroeder is averaging 14 points and 3 assists. Anthony Davis is the third double-digit scorer and Andre Drummond is grabbing 9 rebounds. The Los Angeles Lakers are shooting 26.9% from beyond the arc and 60.7% from the free throw line. The Los Angeles Lakers are allowing 32.1% shooting from deep and are grabbing 33 rebounds per game. The Lakers only shot 43% and were 7 for 26 from three-point range. They were also badly out-rebounded by a smaller Suns team, 47-33. LeBron James led the Lakers with 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. Dennis Schroeder added 14 points while Anthony Davis only had 13 points and 7 rebounds. Andre Drummond had 12 points and 9 rebounds. The Lakers have to do a better job on the boards. The Phoenix Suns had something to prove Sunday as most everyone was picking them to lose the series. They came out and took it to the Lakers in Game 1, beating them 99-90. The Suns outplayed the Lakers throughout, shooting 46% and out-rebounding the Lakers 47-33. The Phoenix Suns look for another upset win to take an impressive 2-0 series lead. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 99 points on 46.5% shooting and allowing 90 points on 43.4% shooting. Devin Booker is averaging 34 points and 8 assists while DeAndre Ayton is averaging 21 points and 16 rebounds. Cameron Johnson is the third double-digit scorer and Michael Bridges is grabbing 4 rebounds. The Phoenix Suns are shooting 32.1% from beyond the arc and 83.3% from the free throw line. The Phoenix Suns are allowing 26.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 47 rebounds per game. DeAndre Ayton showed Davis and Drummond who's boss, as he led the Suns with 21 points and 16 rebounds. Devin Booker carried the offense, dropping 34 points with 7 rebounds and 8 assists. Michael Bridges and Cam Johnson each had 10 points. The bad news is Chris Paul hurt his shoulder, but he is probable for Tuesday. In the game, the Lakers shot 43.4% from the field, including 7 of 26 from three-point range, clanked 11 of their 28 free throw attempts, and lost the rebounding battle 47-33. LeBron James led Los Angeles with 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists in the loss. Dennis Schroeder contributed 14 points while Anthony Davis had 13, though he shot just 5 of 16 from the floor in the contest. Andre Drummond finished with 12 points plus 9 boards, 7 offensive, but played only 19 minutes. For the contest, the Suns shot 46.5% from the field, including 9 of 28 from three-point range, controlled the boards by a 47-33 margin and overcame 16 turnovers in the victory. In his playoff debut, Devin Booker led the team with 34 points, 7 rebounds and 8 assists as he had answers when the Lakers tried to make a run. DeAndre Ayton piled up 21 points and 16 rebounds while Cameron Johnson along with Michael Bridges each finished with 10 points. Ideally, the Suns would get more production out of Jay Crowder, 3 of 10 from the floor, 0 of 7 from three-point range, 8 points in 29 minutes, and Chris Paul 3 of 8, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists in 36 minutes, on the offensive end. Paul left the game twice with a shoulder injury, so keep an eye on if it impacts him going forward. Dario Saric, the de facto center in the second unit for the Suns, will be important going forward as well. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over 208. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.